Hey everyone, check this out. This is the current temperature of my CPU. As you can see, it's a little bit toasty in there. And I was wondering, what could cause such a thing? So, I did the first thing that any person would do. Damn, looks like I have to do it myself. Before we do anything though, I decided to run some tests so we can check the before and after. And after 20 minutes, this is what I got. Beautiful. So, the first thing we need to do is to shut down the computer and start unplugging all the cables. With all the cables neatly unplugged and the PC on its side, it's time to start removing the glass side panel in order to access the CPU cooler. But before we do that, let's take a moment to appreciate how clean this glass is. I definitely need to start cleaning more often. Now it's time to disassemble the CPU cooler. If you ever attempted to remove one of these, you know how challenging it can be to remove the fans. After some effort, we can remove the CPU fans. Now it's time to remove the 4 screws of the cooler in order to access the CPU. Of course, I initially grabbed the shortest screwdriver that I own. Realizing it was too short for the job, I swapped it for a longer one. With the 4 screws successfully removed, let's take a look at the mess hiding underneath the cooler. Now let's get to cleaning up this mess. After some professional cleaning with wet wipes and paper towels, we've wiped the thermal paste clean. Now it's time for the new thermal paste, and I've decided to go with the Artic MX-6 given my positive experience with the MX4. Let's give the new paste a shot. Using the trusty 5-dot method of the CPU and adding a bit to the cooler for good measure, we are all set. Now let's get this cooler back in place. Before installing the CPU fans, I decided to improve the airflow by swapping in some new fans. Enjoy this quick time lapse of me setting them up. With everything back together, it's time to connect all the cables and boot the system. Now we need to run some tests to check the new temperatures. After 10 minutes in Cinebench, we've got our results. As you can see, we went from 87 degrees Celsius to 81. So, here's a valuable tip for you. If your CPU is overheating, it might be time to consider replacing the thermopaste. But before you go, don't forget to show some love with a like if you enjoyed the video, or express your thoughts with a dislike if you didn't. For more exciting content, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, stay cool.